All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, well, this, folks, is incredible. Anthony Joshua, yes, the former two-time unified heavyweight boxing champion, is making the walk to the octagon here tonight. No denying that the boxing skills will probably turn up. The question is, how has he bridged the gap? Has he worked on takedown defense? A lot of those questions figure to be answered here tonight. But in terms of the magnitude of the moment, most people do not expect that it will be too big for Anthony Joshua. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Para, Brazil, Deiveson Figueiredo! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 237 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, Anthony Joshua.
All right, get through the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, do not fight.
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
All right, early round 1, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Timing issue.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, he was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
just out of range with that left hook. Joshua gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, collar tie.
Another punch to the head. Really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head. Beautiful kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick. Head kick lands.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab...
Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Back to the feet now.
Dig and kick.
And he landed the right hand there. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's gotta go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to going in the fight.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Now he's gonna attack a triangle choke here. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Round two underway. Joshua gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Huge block there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Look at the damage inflicted by that elbow.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Joshua.
start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh! All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
The master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Straight punch lands.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me with you didn't like that left hand. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
Oh, that was a violent tap there, so he submits him with the arm bar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Deiveson Figueiredo!
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.